hovering me.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Who do you think you are, Gypsy Rose?
You're hovering. Thank you.
Oh my God, we couldn't believe it when Gypsy Rose said, "Stop hovering me."
I know. He's there just, he's
Peasant.
Wants to
You
look at a bloody
peasant.
dog.
Yeah.
He's there looking at the dog. She's like, oh, they hover over me.
Oh, she is playing it for all it's worth, you know.
Oh, she does.
She's treating him like a peasant, and she's high society. She just got out of prison, but she's high society. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, so we've just finished, in case you didn't know, we just finished the second episode
Yep.
of the Lifetime documentary.
By the way, Ken texted me.
They're painting a
Few
picture.
things that we have to talk about.
They are introducing Ken Urquhart, and
spoke
Ryan
about
is
it.
irked. Ryan is irked by Ken
He's
Urquhart.
starting to get irked by Ken.
Yeah, he is. And what does he say, Mars? He says something too, remember?
Too late, buddy.
Too late, buddy. How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
After the thought. I mean, look, at the time, though, you have to remember, he's the one married to Gypsy.
I know.
So he thinks he's got the girl, and Ken just looks like this little nobody who's trying to weasel his way in.
But now...
And, and don't forget Gypsy with the way she acts. She's like, oh, remember how she's like, oh, he's an idiot. He just wants to ruin my marriage.
Yeah.
And,
I
don't
I
think
don't
that he has
like him at
respect
all.
for my
she's full of
marriage.
shit,
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously. But poor Ryan. Obviously, he looks like the joke. But, that's
Can
not
you
his fault.
imagine this, guys? Ken Urquhart and Gypsy Rose watching this together. And he's like, sorry, buddy. Got your girl.
They
Got your girl,
making
buddy.
fun of him. And you know what? That's shame on them if they do.
Oh,
Shame on them.
I could just imagine it. And Ken's like, full on onto her, like,
Yeah.
too late, buddy.
Yeah.
I can just see it. I can see the
Oh,
jokes. Too late,
100%.
buddy.
I
You'll
love
open up
that
the
too.
fridge. Too late, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be his ongoing line,
That would be his ongoing thing. Yeah,
Oh,
for sure,
now,
for sure.
the other question I want to ask you guys. Who is RG?
Guess who texted Christy this morning? I'm so happy she's out of
RG?
prison.
Because Ryan has a guess of who it could be that contacted Gypsy Rose or contacted Christy. And he says, is it KU, Ken Urquhart, or RG? We want to know who RG is.
RG.
Who is RG?
Don't know.
We have no idea. None whatsoever.
Another suitor.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! She's got a lot of guys.
Somebody
She
else.
has a lot of guys.
I'd like to know who that is as well.
Yeah. So do I want to know.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
mind is ticking. No one's mentioned this. Maybe you guys know who RG is, but we have no idea.
Oh, let us know if you know.
Yeah.
'cause we don't.
Too late, buddy. Too late, buddy.
I don't want to be controlled. I push back 10 times harder if I feel like I'm being controlled.
So to me, what it looks like, guys, is they're trying to paint a narrative
Yeah.
that Ryan is controlling.
Yes.
And that Gypsy is the poor little innocent victim in all of this. That's what they're trying to paint.
Because she's the star, right? She's the star of the show. You can't have your star be a villain.
No,
She
no.
can't be the adulteress. It looks bad.
Yeah.
So she needs a reason to run to the other guy.
Exactly.
So they have to make Ryan look like the big bad wolf. And she's like Little Red Riding Hood, she's got to run home and be all protected by somebody else. Let her erupt.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Pick up their poop and stuff.
I'm not an idiot. I know how to care for a dog.
I didn't say you were.
To me, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't know how you guys operate, but to me, if someone is telling me this is a lot of responsibility, like the dog incident, or, or I care about you,
Yeah.
and they're trying to tell me what's in my best interest, I find that caring.
Yeah,
I don't find that controlling,
100%, yeah.
Say something that a normal husband would say, then I'm like controlling her and I'm like your mother. And it's like, whoa, that's not fair.
I don't understand this whole Ryan's controlling, if he loved Gypsy, let her free. Well, you let her free, and now she's with KU.
Yeah.
Ken Urquhart, do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's the whole thing where I'm confused at. And a lot of people are saying that Ryan's being controlling.
I don't want to be a
And I'm not
controlling
seeing it
husband and I'm
whatsoever
not.
at all.
No. Now
He's actually scared of her.
If people are doing stupid things, you tell them.
Yeah, that's our family.
That's our family.
Yeah, like,
She
oh my God,
tells
you're being
me
an
off all the
idiot.
time.
Yeah, I do. Because I'm more responsible. I'm more responsible than Marzi. Marzi isn't responsible.
I'm responsible.
Stop
I reckon,
it! You're
I'm
huffing
more
me!
responsible than Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, you're more responsible than Gypsy Rose. Whoa. Now that's a bar. But in terms of, that's a bar that you want to, that's a bar. It is, but in terms of responsibility, I'm more responsible than Marzi is.
Yeah.
So, and I'm always saying, what are you doing that for?
Yeah,
That's
she
ridiculous.
tells me off all the time.
Yeah, I always tell her. She's my cousin. I can do
doesn't
that.
matter how I'll be 80 years old. I'll be 80 years old and she'll tell me what to do. I know it.
And it's only because I love and care for her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I guess I see things very differently to everyone else. People are saying he's been controlling. I'm not seeing controlling. I'm being someone who's concerned and who's saying, hell, an animal is a lot of work. And it
Exactly.
is, Gypsy. And take a look at the outcome. The
Exactly.
outcome is you haven't got Pixie.
No.
You're not looking after Pixie, and I don't see you picking up after Pixie.
Exactly. She's there crying and having a big huff and puff about being told what to do,
What
about
a
being
hissy
treated
fit.
like a child.
Yeah.
That's the kind of that you tell a child. It's a lot of responsibility, you know.
But you've literally proven us right in the fact that you've given Ryan the dog now because you can't look after it.
Exactly.
So Ryan was right in the end. You couldn't live up to the responsibilities of looking after an animal.
And Ryan is too scared to say boo.
Now he tried to be responsible because obviously he got lumped with the dog. Let's face it.
Yeah.
And then she decides to make him feel guilty about it. Remember those posts she did?
100%.
Remember those posts? I'll make sure I put them up for you guys to read. She makes this big song and dance. Oh, imagine if that was a child. Well, she might be pregnant. What's going to happen then?
Yeah, 100%.
Who's going to be the responsible adult and look after the child?
gonna be
if she is
KU?
pregnant.
I just like saying KU now. It's going to be KU, you know? Yeah, so not KO, not knockout, but Kenurka. But yeah, I just find it really strange reading some of the comments and how people are saying, you know, how controlling Ryan is. I'm not seeing that way, you know? You have to care for one another. You have to say, hey, that's a stupid move there, guys.
I'm
you know what I
not
mean?
stupid.
You've got to say that.
Talk
Like,
to me like
if
I'm
someone doesn't
stupid.
tell me I'm doing a stupid move, it means to me they do not care about me. They don't have my best interest at heart.
Yeah.
So I guess I see things differently, guys. We see things differently, you know. We've got an Italian upbringing as well, you know. I'm Italian, Polish,
So
Marty's
we're
full-blooded
very
Italian.
in each other's business
Whoa, yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
They're coming!
Yeah, you know, the European ways. Like, whoa, even though we're Aussie, we've got that European upbringing. You know, we're in each other's business 24/7, you know.
When one person knows, they all know
Yeah.
everyone's on you.
Yeah.
Everyone gets on you.
Yeah. Have you heard about this? Have you heard what she's done? Oh my god, you know what I mean? So it's just, I think it's just very different to how people have been raised, you know?
Yes, yeah.
So I don't find anything wrong with what Ryan's doing at all.
No.
And hey, the outcome showed, didn't it?
Exactly.
She could not look after this little pixie dog.
No.
She couldn't.
Bring it.
No.
So far, the storyline is still very boring.
They're dropping the little seeds.
Mm.
Ken is going to slowly integrate more and more into the storyline as
Yeah.
it goes on.
Yeah.
Ken
So we're just
texted
watching this
me.
train wreck fall, you know?
I think the next episode, they're going to bring in Kenurka. I just have a feeling.
Nah.
No?
Nah, I reckon it's going to be another couple of episodes, I reckon. Not yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he waits to the very end.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's the big finale, really, let's face it.
Yeah.
He's the Prince Charming at the end of the road. You know, he's the guy she's aiming for. So
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get that till like right near the very end.
I reckon maybe a couple more episodes to go. I think they're going to introduce him shortly. They have to, because people will get bored. We need some Ken Urquhart to
They have to
spark
put
it up.
something in, and
Yeah, they
that's
have
true.
to, because at the moment it's very boring, you know?
It irritates me.
What did you guys think? Did you like this episode? Do you think that Ryan is
So it's
controlling?
new to me.
Who is
different.
RG?
Yeah.
Who is? If you
is
guys
RG?
can tell us who RG is,
Let
we
us know.
really want to know.
Maybe we've missed it. Maybe we might be daft. We'll be like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
RG. That's RG. That's the long line of list of guys. I mean,
Too late, buddy.